Hi there, I'm John from CNCKing.com, and today we make custom puzzle picture frames. Through the years, my company has made lots of custom projects for schools and institutions, universities, what have you. And every once in a while they come up with a great idea for showing photographs and pictures of all the students. We made a lot of different versions of this, but this is probably the one I'm most proud of. It's a puzzle piece. And what that means is that you can put one next to the other, and they all sort of fit in. So you see this matches this matches this. So you can have a whole wall full of puzzles. Now the challenge with this is that I wanted to use as much material as possible to make this, but also have something that's very efficient that ships flat. What I came up with was the puzzle is nothing really special, it's just a puzzle piece. But you'll notice that on the back there's an offset, and the offset is 6 millimeters or 1/4 inch. And so you just slide in your photograph here, and it fits perfectly flush because there's a bit of a trowel or whatever you want to call it here and on each edge. So you can just cut the photograph to fit and just slide it in, and at the end of the semester you slide it out and you put another photograph in. Now the nice thing I would like about this design is all of these offsets all the way around are actually part of the frame that I was cutting out anyways. So instead of having a whole bunch of scrap pieces here, all of this makes all of that. Yeah, I thought it was pretty neat when I came up with it, and I'm very proud of it. Now, one other thing about this design is I thought about, you're screwing this to the wall, and as soon as you have an offset, you have a bit of an issue because the screw will keep screwing into the wall and you end up bending the edges. So what I did for consistency for the customer is, one, I made holes, because really you don't need to screw this into the wall, you need to screw the screw into the wall while holding this. And because of that, some of these little offsets here, which are exactly the same as this here, which means that when you screw it into the wall, you're actually screwing it like with something hard behind it, so you don't have that bending of the MDF, which is what this is. About the material, this is 1/4 inch or 6 millimeters MDF, and you're wondering why it's red. It's because I painted it. The nice thing about MDF is that it paints wonderfully. This is just regular enamel spray paint, nothing special. I don't have a master's degree in painting, so anybody can make something look really nice and really sharp just buying some spray paint at Home Depot or Lowe's or Rona, what have you. Just spray paint a couple layers on and you're done. It's just so easy. That's what I do here in the shop, and that's what I recommend all of my customers as well. Because using a paintbrush and that kind of stuff is kind of slow, it's a bit of a pain. Spray, flip it around, spray. You don't have to spray the back, but I just thought it would be fun to do it anyways. And you're pretty much done. Now, when it comes to assembly, you basically have all the parts that you need in the picture frame when you receive it through the mail. And that's very efficient for shipping and very efficient for material usage as well. Now, the one thing you got to keep in mind is that you do have to assemble it. But again, everything is in the back. So even if you're a little bit off here and there, it really doesn't matter. The photograph fits in here and there's an offset all the way around. So you can't really screw this project up. As for assembly, the first time I assembled it, maybe it took me about 2 minutes because I was, just marveling at what I designed here. And then after that, it took me about a minute. And so you could probably be down in about 30 seconds doing hundreds of these relatively fast because you don't have really that many pieces in the back. You have 2 large pieces, which are pretty obvious. You have here, here, and here. And then you have the 2 offsets here and here to give something strong for the screw to go into for the wall. And the nice thing is I make these all on demand, which means that if you wanted big ones, small ones, little ones, a whole bunch of different shapes, doesn't have to be puzzle pieces, by the way. We can make them for you here in the shop and ship them flat to your door. So if you're looking for custom picture frames, any size, any shape, literally any material, if you wanted this out of stainless steel or Corian or even rubber, I don't care, we can make it for you. Contact me at CNCKing.com and I'll make it for you.